Hey, so starting off at Celebration again today. Dropping off stuff at the post office. See, Celebration right there. So, heading over to Magic Kingdom today. Wow, so just parking alone today, it's a challenge. Since I got my annual pass, I have not seen parking take this long before. So today I'm guessing it's probably going to be a high attendance day. Good thing I got a very low number for Tron. So I'm really not planning on being here too long today. Just going in. My friend who I work with in Inventions is working entrance, so just gonna say hi, and then do Tron, and then go home probably.
Para su seguridad, favor de permanecer sentados con las puertas cerradas, manteniendo sus manos, brazos, pies y piernas adentro mientras el tranvía está en movimiento. Y vigilen a sus niños. Gracias.
So the sun is definitely scorching today. It's pretty hot. It's not humid, that's the thing, and the temperature itself is fine. It's just once you get to the sun's really scorching. So at least there's some cloud coverage, but hopefully that'll be throughout the day. All right, so on my way in, I stopped by and said hi to my friend Robin. We used to work together at Innovations back at the Disneyland Resort on the West Coast. So she let me know she was going to be working entrance here today. So on my way in, just kind of went around the different entrances, turnstiles, and found her. So stopped by and said hi. So not going to stop for coffee today. Just going to go straight to Tron because my group's like coming right up. So like I said, I don't think I'm going to be here long. After that, I'm going to walk around a little bit, get my steps in, and then I'm going to do something I've been wanting to do for a very long time. And when I used to work here, it wasn't possible to do. So that'll be coming up a little later.
Users, prepare to be digitized into the world of Tron.
Guess who gets the front again? Alright, so as stated before, never gets old. Definitely at Magic Kingdom, this is a close second to Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. I still like that one better, but the problem is the line for that is always long. And there's no virtual queue for that. So you either got to pay for the lightning lane to get in a good amount of time or get here really early in the morning and rush there. The problem is that if you happen to be here on a day of early entry, if you're not staying at a hotel by the time you get in, the line's going to be long for that already. So today getting the caramel ribbon crunch frappuccino at Starbucks. Actually pretty good. Quite surprised. I was gonna get the double chip frap, but this is advertised. I figured might as well try it out. It's actually pretty good. so I want to talk about the drinking fountains here. All right, so heading out here. All right, so the drinking fountains. There's another one over there. There's this big thing behind them. I think that's where all the plumbing comes through and everything. But I think that a lot of these at a time were actually cooled off, so the water would come out cold, and hence why those specific water fountains have that little structure behind them. One thing I noticed back during my times at Tokyo Disneyland is that all the water fountains there, the water comes out cold. And it's one thing I never understood here, because as far as I remember, even at Disneyland, the waters come out hot and nasty, like really nasty. Hot water is just nasty, period. But why? I wonder why they don't cool off the water here, especially during this time of year. All right, so I'm going through here, and taken these before in the past, but I'm trying to actually get to the Grand Floridian by different means, and I think this is the way. Here we go. There it is. Walkway to Grand Floridian. There's a reason I want to do this, because before you were not able to do this at all. Now, I've seen this walkway for as far back as I can remember from the monorail, but it used to dead end, and I will show you guys in a bit where that used to happen. So yeah, for the longest time I always wanted to take this walkway, so I figured today is as good a day as any. And I remember back in the day, especially on those at the time of year where it's nice and cool out here, how nice it would be to just walk here and sit down and enjoy the view, because it is a very nice view. Monorails go by here to my right. Now, I was talking about water fountains a little while ago. Now, this is somewhere where Disney should really put some water fountains on. It's a bit of a walk to the Grand Floridian from here, so now this is definitely a spot where you do not want to see an alligator, especially a huge one, make it past the fence and charging toward you. Because there's not like a lot of people here that could help. Some people over there, way over there walking, decided to take the same adventure I'm taking right now. All right, so coming up around where this ended back in the day, there's a squirrel in there. Somewhere. A squirrel. So, from the monorail, from there, I used to see this walkway, this little path here, but it only made it so far. It actually, believe it ended right around this little area. It actually had like a circle. There were benches all around it, and pretty much that's where it ended. And then from there, you just had to turn around and walk back. And the reason it ended this way is because there's a river right here. And now, they built the bridge. A drawbridge at that. So, there's a light show that you can see from the Seven Seas Lagoon at night. Not every night, but certain nights. You can see them from the resort hotels here. And the barges need to get across. So this raises up so that the barges can get through, which carry all the lights and all that. So this is where it used to end, right around here. And this wasn't here. So yeah, There we go. And I used to be one of those looking down and going, wow, wouldn't it be cool if they built a bridge so that people could just walk all the way to the Grand Floridian. So between my last time here, when I used to live here, I left here around 2008, 2009 actually. So when I came back in 2017 and took the monorail, I saw that they had built the bridge. You know, it's one thing to walk under the monorail beams inside Disneyland, inside the park, or at the Ticket and Transportation Center, but it's a different thing to walk by the beams out here like this. It's quite a sight. And another bridge. This one's not a drop bridge though. This one doesn't open up. And another monorail. Now that's the resort monorail. That one goes that way. So that one stops at Magic Kingdom, Contemporary, Ticket and Transportation Center. Then it stops at the Polynesian and then here at the Grand Floridian before making its way to Magic Kingdom. So there we go. Walk from way over there all the way around this way onto here. So I'm gonna go in there, cool off a little bit, drink some water, then catch the resort monorail and take it around to the Ticket and Transportation Center. Might stop at the Contemporary right quick, but we'll see. Ooh, it looks very different in here from how it does during the holidays. We usually have the gingerbread house right here. The tree goes all the way up. So, yeah.
Transportation and Ticket Center, with continuing service to Disney's Polynesian Village and Grand Floridian Resorts. We are now entering Disney's Contemporary Resort.
All right, so big difference from the last two videos. It's not raining. So I'm heading out actually quite a bit earlier than the last couple of times. Usually starts raining here around 4, 6, between 4 and 6. Last time, the first time from these videos was at 4. Second time was more around 5. So, should leaving around 1 today. Guess it's just a quick little trip.
Simba will be to the right of the driver. Peter Pan will be to the left of the driver.
Whew, it's nice making it to the car without it raining. And I see Lucy. All right. All right, so look at the temperature right there. Wow. So it was a scorcher today. So yeah, I didn't want to stick around for when it rained. That was just going to be quite interesting. So yeah, time to go home, guys. Glad you guys joined me on this little adventure, walking from Magic Kingdom to the Grand Floridian Resort. Always wanted to do it, and I'm so glad I got to do it today. It was nice, even though it was hot, but it was nice.